on the hill, Germán Marquez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Sliced hard but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Luis Arraez stands in. And that one just missed off the outside edge. A little bit low. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Manny Machado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Arraez leads off first with 1 away. And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next pitch way upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goodman tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Padres leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starting pitcher, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. To the right side, O'Hearn. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Tyler Freeman.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
So two down now, and here is Hunter Goodman. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 out, space is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Here's Ramon Laureano. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Marquez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Center field. Doyle settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No score here in the second.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 down, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one ripped left field, and it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a two-bagger.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Cronenworth around third, and he's out.
Right there.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them. Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Inside, ball 3. And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there, and that one's gone into the bleachers. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's going to be Braxton Fulford.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting
Solid swing from start to end. On time with
12.
everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. Stepping in, Kyle Karros. And that's outside. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Fulford stands at first with one out. The other way, and foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Not even close there. Now 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. In the air, left field. Laureano settles under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
designated
open instead
hitter,
of staying
Mickey
closed. If he does that, he's going to
Moniak.
be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next is the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Laureano makes the play, and that ends the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
half
the
of the
Padres,
third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty
Right
much just a
fielder,
textbook
Fernando
double into the
Tatis
gap.
Jr.
And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Tatis waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. That one 95 to finish him off.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Arise. Batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, center field. Doyle makes the grab for the second out. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here is Tyler Freeman.
Right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Freeman in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Tovar. Went down on strikes his first time through. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Out. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Struck out swinging his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. His 2nd homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the last half of the third. And it's 1-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Rips one to right and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Nope, outside.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that misses. And that's ball two.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In the dirt. Marquez over to first. Laureano back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Doubled his first time up. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Laureano off of first with 2 away. That one inside, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Iglesias will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Laureano doesn't stop, heads for home, and he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the 3rd out, and the inning is over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Denver, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brenton Doyle. And the sweeper misses. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. That one fouled off, 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Next for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Right there is Laureano. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 37.
2 outs, base is empty. Braxton Fulford digging in for the Rockies. And he's already singled in this game. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slice to right and foul ball. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Padres,
And here's the catcher,
catcher,
Elias
Elias
Diaz.
Diaz.
Marquez back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, these Padres being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely
right fielder,
blasted that
Fernando
one into the gap,
Jr.
but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's to third. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Ariz. 1 for 2. And there's a ball. Diaz, the runner at second with one away. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Padres leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Kyle Karros. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one down the line. O'Hearn, he'll do it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the
now
fifth.
Batting, the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hey! comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Fought off foul. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his 17th of the year. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Marquez over to first, and he's back in there. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. German Marquez is done in this one. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Gordon.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Up the middle, Tovar. Feed to second, that's one. On to first, but it pulls it off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 2. Iglesias, 35 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. And that one upstairs. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. In the air, right side, Freeman squeezes it, and that is that. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
That one missed.
Well, these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's in there. 1 and 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a curve is down and in. Action in the pen down there. Sean Reynolds appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Morejon getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies as the lead remains 3-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Tovar sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Line drive, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Luis Arias. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gordon with a move to first. Tatis dives back in. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn. And they're out of this jam.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Left field. Laureano settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Braxton Fulford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief.
No
Getting them
balls,
through
two
this
strikes.
inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Roansy Contreras taking over on the mound.
Now
These are the
pitching for
spots
the
relievers
Rockies.
really make a name for themselves.
Number
Late
66.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Manny
Leading off
Machado
for
to
San
start it
Diego,
off.
third
0 for
baseman,
3 with 2
Manny
strikeouts
Machado.
and a flyout. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a pop-up. Bernabel sizes this one up. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Rockies!
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
off
So in
for the
now for
Rockies,
Colorado, Kyle
third
Karros.
baseman, number 12.
Pavetta back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey.
And now Mickey Moniak. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it skips into dirt. Here comes a 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, right fielder,
Tyler Freeman now at the plate. 1 for 3. Ripped on a line. Laureano makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Moniak leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. That one's in there. 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the Rockies.
and on the mound is the closer, Victor
Number
Vodnik.
38.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
First pitch, and he just misses. Vodnik, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. It's 2-2. Tapped up the first base side, and it's just foul. That was close. And there's the ball. Jose Iglesias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Struck him out looking. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Padres with only one out remaining. Pinch hitter coming on. Freddie Fermin. Big spot for him here. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Bodnick is just one strike away. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.